bok choy. Making fries today though.
Compliments to the chef.
Is it not good? Hi, my name is Anna. It's so nice to meet you, and this video is honestly one of my favorite that I've made so far. As you know by the title, I tried out new vegetables for, it was almost a whole week, I think 4 or 5 meals, because I am a sucker for stepping outside of my comfort zone, and I just moved out of a dorm, and so I have access to a kitchen, and so this was a perfect way to do it for this video. Now I picked the vegetables and the recipes just on things that I had never had before, or maybe had only had once. Some of them turned out great, and I'll definitely be making again. Some of them turned out not so good. I think making this video and getting to try out all the new recipes just reminded me how fun food can be and how good food can be and how it is just so fun to try new things. All of the recipes that I followed will be in the description below, as well as little notes of what we altered when making them. But overall, thanks for joining this video. I hope you enjoy the food almost as much as I did, and let me know if you're gonna try any of these recipes. One thing I did not expect, I knew I'd be stepping out of my comfort zone in the kitchen, but I also stepped out of my comfort zone at the grocery store trying to find these vegetables. Some of them were kind of hard to find. Okay, to start, I got bok choy, which bok choy has been harvested in China for over 5,000 years. It's a cabbage. It's packed with vitamins A and C. So we made it being sesame ginger bok choy, and then also added rice and teriyaki chicken just to make it be a full meal. So today for dinner, we are making sesame ginger bok choy, which bok choy is a Chinese cabbage that I'm actually very excited about making. And I'm also gonna do teriyaki chicken to go with it, so it's more filling. For this one, I think for ease, I'm gonna do a little, what's it called? What's it called when everything's in place? It's a French word. Oh my goodness, I need to look it up. The only word that's in my head is ménage à trois, and that's not correct. Mise en place. I'm doing that. These are the bok choy. I wasn't sure how much to get, so I figured 2 heads was probably pretty good. But first we're gonna wash it and get like the dirt out, because kind of like, it's almost like celery where dirt can get caught up in here. And then we separate the whites from the greens because they cook at different rates. So I'm gonna do that.
That already looks delicious. I already wanted to get out. Or do you think more?
Here's the finished product. Teriyaki chicken, rice, the sesame ginger bok choy. Taste test.
Very good. Compliments to the chef.
That is very good. I feel like because of how we prepared it, you can't really taste like the bok choy specifically, like what the vegetable tastes like, you know what I mean?
Woo! There's a thing of ginger in there.
But overall dish, very good. Okay, overall, I give the sesame ginger bok choy, the meal as a whole, an 8 out of 10. It was really good. My only complaint, and it's my mistake, but I left the ginger being kind of too big of chunks, and so as you were eating the bowl, sometimes you would get a very strong ginger taste, which was not so good. So next time I make it, I'll make sure to mince the ginger smaller, but that has nothing to do with the bok choy. I will say, making the meal too, it was really good to have Zach there as a sous chef, because managing the bok choy and the teriyaki chicken and the rice all at once would have been a little bit too much for me, but this was a really good one. Next, I used a rutabaga. Now, I have never thought about a rutabaga, touched a rutabaga, much less eaten a rutabaga, so this was kind of fun for me. A rutabaga is a cousin to a turnip. It's thought to have originated as a cross between a turnip and a cabbage. It grows great in Scandinavia, especially Sweden, and they're really not consumed in the United States that much, except for in my household now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's meal. We are roasting some rutabaga. Rutabaga is a root vegetable. Other names include Swedish turnip, neep. Should I just say I'm roasting neep? I didn't know that was a thing. Rutabagas have an incredible amount of vitamin C. They have vitamin B6, magnesium, and calcium, and a lot of potassium, and a lot of fiber. I'm kind of excited. I'll show you the rutabaga. Here's our rutabaga. Get a good look at it. Whenever I looked it up, it said to get some that are slightly purple, but avoid green shoots growing out of the top. So I did just that. They're quite waxy, which is odd. I don't know why that is. Apparently I'm supposed to peel it, and then I'm gonna cut it into strips, and then I'm gonna cut it into cubes, and then we're gonna toss it in some olive oil, some salt, pepper seasoning, and put it in the oven at 425 degrees. I think it said like 35 to 40 minutes, so kind of a while. Honestly, really excited for it. that's really good. Based on how easy it was to roast and prepare, I was kind of thinking like, what if Rutabaga becomes a regular thing? Like, this is really good. It's like potato-y, but less grainy than a potato, and like almost sweeter. The roasted rutabaga I give a 7 out of 10. It was super easy to make. It's not naturally very flavorful, but then you can add the flavors on, so it's not really a turn off too much with that. My only complaint for it is that it did not store well in the fridge after we roasted it, so you probably have to eat all that you make right when you make it, which is okay, and that's true for most roasted vegetables. So like I said, 7 out of 10. Would make again, planning on making again. If you want to join Club Rutabaga, let me know. Founding member. So the next vegetable is a jicama, which unfortunately I was not able to find in Kroger. Kroger did not carry jicama, which was disappointing and sad. But if I did have a jicama, I would tell you that it is native to Central America and Mexico. It's packed with vitamin C, potassium, and fiber, and it should be harvested under 5 pounds, but they can grow to be up to 50 pounds, which is crazy. What's your review so far? I haven't taken a bite yet.
It's pretty good.
This is jicama mango pepper salad with like cilantro and lime, but unfortunately an important ingredient was missing from the grocery store, which was the jicama. So it's all normal things in this salad. It's all common things.
Sure, good though.
I think it's good too. The dressing was supposed to be lime juice, but we had lemon juice, so I used lemon juice. Lemon juice, cilantro, honey, cayenne, salt. I think just that. And then we added quinoa, mango, red pepper, a little bit of onion. I give this meal a 9 out of 10. It was so good. It was filling. It was super yummy. It was a unique flavor combo. My only complaint was that there wasn't any jicama. But I think I would have had to go maybe to either a bigger grocery store or a like specialized Latin American grocery store to find jicama. It's been added to my bucket list. I'll find jicama at one point. Next veggie up on the list is a leek. With this, we made 1 pot leek linguine, except not really. We kind of altered the recipe a whole lot. It's thought to have originated in Central Asia, but has been cultivated in Europe and North America for many, many years. But it's also thought to have been present in Mesopotamia, which is like the first civilization, which is kind of cool. The ancient Greeks and Romans believed that leeks gave your like throat and voice strength. And so a lot of the kings and emperors of that time would eat leeks because they thought it made their voice stronger, which maybe it does. But it's also packed with vitamin K, manganese, vitamin B6, iron, folate, and vitamin C. It kind of resembles an onion, but is much less flavored than an onion.
Exquisite. Compliments to the chef.
Yeah, do you want to do the review? Taste
Very
it.
good. The vodka sauce already had Parmesan in it, so I think it's really good.
What about the leeks specifically? Can you taste them?
I mean, they taste like leeks, like any other vegetable. I can't really distinguish.
That's fair. I would give this meal a 5 out of 10, and I don't think it was the leeks that brought it down. It was good, but it wasn't stand out to me. It didn't feel too special. I would like to use leeks in other recipes too to see how else they can taste, but this one was just kind of pasta. Okay, now this next one's a little bit confusing, and even when I look it up, I don't really know the difference because they're spelled so similar, but there is a yucca and there is a yucca. And whenever I cut to the next clip, you're about to hear me say that I'm gonna say yucca because I think I got a yucca. I think I got yucca now after further research, and so I genuinely have no idea. If you know what I prepared, please let me know because they're totally different things, but they're spelled and pronounced similarly, and my research did not help me. But whichever one I got, I think it's yucca. It's similar to potato. It kind of was tree barky on the side though, and honestly cutting it, it almost smelled coconutty, which is kind of interesting. Like the inside reminded me of coconut meat. I was just looking up fast facts about yucca yucca root so I could like say what it was and what it's about, and I learned there's a difference between yucca and yucca, and I feel pretty confident that this is yucca, but now I feel a lot less confident than I did a few minutes ago, and so if I am wrong and this is yucca, I apologize, but I'm going to be saying yucca. I'm making fries today though, in the air fryer. First, I'm going to peel it and then cut it into fry shape, and then I'm supposed to boil it for like 5 to 10 minutes to ensure that it stays soft, and then we're gonna season and put in the air fryer for 15 minutes. Is it not good? Well, okay, the fries, I think we're good. Zach didn't like them as much, but he had a bigger piece that wasn't maybe cooked as well or fried as well all the way through. So I think next time I do it, I would do it, cut it in smaller pieces, which is user error. Because the small pieces are really good, but then you can kind of see the big pieces are kind of still white all the way through. Yeah. What did you do for our bowl? Just like your process. What did you put in it?
Just cooked the turkey, then threw in the vegetable, then threw in the cilantro after a while and just let it cook, and then threw in this some other
The sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big piece. Now this one I give a 3 out of 10, but I fully recognize that it was user error. There's nothing wrong with the yucca or yucca, whichever one I prepared. I would like to try again and to try to cook it better, but mostly I would like someone who actually knows how to prepare it for me, because I think it has such potential. I just think I did not do a good job with it. And then also we kind of just threw everything we had into a pot because we were running out of groceries and the flavors did not really mix well, and it fully deserves its 3 out of 10 that I'm giving it. Let me know which one of these recipes or vegetables you want to try, if any. I hope this serves as a reminder to just keep trying new things, however small that may be in your day. You can dabble a little bit of spice into your day, dabble a little bit of spice into your routine, and I can vouch firsthand that it's a lot of fun. Like I said before, my name is Anna, and I just make videos about things I like. So if you'd like to see other ones, then go ahead and subscribe, but if not, I'm just so glad you were here for this video, and I'll see you next time.